Globally, some people think that it comes from all the bad things that man has done to nature that obligates man to recenter themselves and to become more human in reality. At the same time, the most fragile among humankind are the ones who will be the most impacted, and some of them will even die because of the humanity in its globality. Often we say that those who fall ill, who do not correctly way of life or do not think correctly, and who are not in good relationships with others. This is true for just a very small part of humanity, but in truth, the great majority of people who become very ill are simply people who are more fragile. And the cause of their illness is not a personal cause, because in fact, when you're under the effect of an epidemic, the most people who are impacted, those who are impacted are simply impacted because of humanity and its globality. And the reason, the true reason, is that there's a lack of connection. Globally, human beings have lost the connection in three directions. They no longer have a correct connection, that which Enya referred to. They don't have it with themselves. Therefore, it's really necessary to cultivate it by presence, meditation, by the study, reading and deepening of one's understanding, reflection. Because people no longer have this connection with themselves, it is difficult for them to have a harmonious, correct, or even adapted relationship with the heavens, nor with the earth, nor with other people. Their relationship with the heaven has been lost. The great mass of human beings no longer have a relationship with the spiritual world, and afterwards with the earth. Most people blithely participate in the pollution of the earth and the destruction of animal species, vegetal species, and the exploitation of minerals, and thus general pollution. And then, at the third level, the relationship among each other, human beings prefer to become individuals. They're egocentric and only attend to their own little matters, and the connection with others are no longer cultivated in a harmonious or correct manner. So all the connections are lost in reality. And when an epidemic comes, which is often linked to the cutting of these connections, the epidemic does something that's very strange. It puts each person in the same place, in his or his place. It isolates each person in order that they find a connection with themselves. And at the same time, you'll see, you've noticed, that each person who finds themselves isolated, they naturally seek connections with others. It's as if the illness imposed something on human beings. And unfortunately, the price of all that, it's going to be a very heavy economic price, but that's not very important. But the price will be that those who are already weakened, for many reasons, will be even more impacted by this illness. Not only, and you have understood this, because of their individual karma, but because of the collective karma that falls upon humanity because of the lack of connection. And then, everything that the so-called scientists say, or those who think they know, all that they say at the level of the virus, the contagiousness, the need to isolate each person, the need to protect oneself, it's all correct, but it's only correct at one level. And that's what permits people to act very rapidly and to help people, because we take into account this immediate level, which is material, but the profound causes are what I just mentioned. It's the mistreatment of the relationship with the animal world, the vegetal world, the mineral world, and with other men, and obviously with the spiritual world.